I don't know, has he sung in an episode? I don't,
Yes.
oh yes, he has! That was kind of awesome, actually. In an interesting way.
See how he's
Not that I should speak, I'm not a great singer, but...
But your singing did make something happen. Great for the show.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that made it happen.
It did.
Do you want to tell them?
Emily saying the girls just want to have fun. In an open mic. It was actually the last episode before the strike happened, the writer's strike happened. And wrote in, girls just want to have fun. And
they wouldn't discuss it with me before the strike happened. When I asked them, they wouldn't even tell me that I was singing.
It wasn't anything weird.
This is where I like air out my dirty laundry.
Yes. Anyway, we wrote in, girls just want to have fun, thinking we'd have as much prep time as ever.
Right.
And then bang, the strike happened. And Emily called to say, this isn't a good song for me, it's not in my register. I said, I can't change it. I cannot go in, I'm on strike. I can't go in and change it. So Emily had to sing Girls Just, and neither could anyone else, by the way.
Cyndi Lauper has a huge range as a singer.
She's awesome.
I'm not a professional singer, I can't do that.
But it was very charming. Was it not very charming? And that's what Cyndi Lauper saw and got in touch with us and said she'd like to be in the show, which is awesome. And so she's in the season opener. She plays a character named Avalon in Harmonia, and she is Angela's psychic.
It's a great name for a psychic.
So as a psychic, does she see you with a certain man?
Yeah, she may see me with a certain man.
Ooh. And she has definite opinions on how it's going to work.
She has definite opinions, yeah. She likes to tell us how things are going to be, and she may or may not be involved in a case.
She's involved.
What can I tell her?
She's involved in the case.
I just meant that, yes. I'm like, everything is like, I may or may not have an episode
What we
this
should
season.
do is just say everything we
in it,
say is either a lie, the truth,
or something in between.
or something we don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I just said no. But what I was gonna say is that she. Can I just say? Okay, she is a psychic and she leads us to where some bodies are buried, but we have questions about how she knew where this was, and of course Brendan does not believe in psychics, and neither does Booth even, so we face whether, she was involved, and then there's other things that are revealed that make us really think that she, might be involved in this. In a bad way.
She's a funny, wonderful actress.
She is awesome. She likes saying sidewinder. Good for nothing.
Sidewinder. And I got to be on set with you and David for the circus episode last season, which I thought was a lot of fun. And I first noticed that there were no animals there, and you did a zoo episode. No animals.
The zoo episode, there
wasn't. You had certain
were animals.
requests about that, though. You had tell us about why you oversee.
Well, I was very happy that the circus episode had no animals. They're historically treated very terribly in entertainment in that way, and I didn't want to perpetuate that. Obviously, I think yes. But then Hart came to me and told me that there was a zoo episode they're writing and they couldn't really avoid having the animals. And so we came to an agreement of some level about having a character who is opposed to it, discussing his concerns about zoos and animals in captivity and whatnot. So at least we had other points of view there. But I'm involved in different animal charities, and it's kind of a passion of mine. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that people are so into animal charity, animal rights.
Emily's incredibly active for animals. She has definite opinions. She does not have the same opinions that Brennan has. And Emily is a rare and wonderful thing in that she gets that. I mean, she doesn't just understand it, she gets it. So we do, and she's a very good influence, I think, on our show. But there's stuff where we, you have to pick up a possum, and there are things we come to an agreement. I think so far it's gone very well. But she's not shy about bringing up her opinion, and then she's really not shy. And we do the best we can. And Emily gets that it's a TV show, and Brennan and Emily Deschanel are not the same person. So in that case, we decided, hey, let's put these, Emily's. Or close to Emily's opinions into the mouth of
Clark Edison.
Clark Edison, the intern Clark Edison, and that worked for us. So.
Yeah,
Hart, are there any animal episodes coming up this season?
We're going to a chicken farm.
How do you feel about that, Emily?
Well, it's something that we have to be discussing. Well, I think if it's exposing stuff that goes on in factory farms for chickens, which is the most horribly treated animals, because there's no laws that protect them, then I think it could be a great thing.
Let's talk about some of the other couples on the show. Are you done with Brennan and Jared, Booth's brother?
Hey, how come you people come in groups? Can someone explain to me how you're not spread evenly in opinion, but come in groups? We need a
I feel like we need to
sociologist.
move down here because I feel like I'm focused over here.
All right, I'll stay here.
Hello? Okay.
Did you just move one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have a broken toe.
Oh, yeah. Emily has a broken toe.
Oh. I think I just... Did I... Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, what do you feel about working with
Where's that
How's the
part?
salt? Jared, do you like working with Brendan Fair?
No, absolutely. See? Some people love him. Maybe they don't want me with him, I guess. No, I really like working with Brendan, and I like the whole storyline as well. I thought it was interesting that, Brennan kind of goes out with a Booth. It's not the Booth, but he was also the one that asked me out. Not that Brennan couldn't ask the other Booth out himself, but I thought it was kind of an interesting dynamic, and then I just liked the way she discovered who he was, and it kind of deepened her relationship with Booth, and so I like that storyline, and I think it's interesting. I mean, I don't know if it's kind of we've explored that.
Yeah, we're not done with Brendan. We're not done with Jared. He has a great thing going with Emily. It's an odd thing. There's a certain chemistry there that's fun. And he has a great thing with David. They kind of two alpha males going at each other is not bad for our show. David tends to dominate almost everyone on our show. He's very tall, he has huge shoulders. And it's a good, they can butt chests a little bit. It's a good thing.
Brendan does not shy away from confrontation.
No.
Like any conversation, he'll take an opposite point of view, and it's an interesting person to have around.
He's basically a Canadian hockey player.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to open up to you guys now, and guess what? Each one of you, the first, I think, 8 or 9 of you to ask a question, you get a copy of the one that Emily was on, autographed by Emily and Hart. So get up and ask a question, and come on up here, and I'll throw you one.
Should I come back? It's weird over here.
Yeah, maybe it's weird. I don't know. I was trying to be fair. Do you want my Hershey's Kisses?
We only have time for 1 or 2 questions.
Hi, my question is for Emily, since she's part of the cast. Which member of the cast is the most squeamish about the forensic evidence that's presented on the show?
That's a really good question. I would maybe say Tamara. When she first came onto the show, we had, fake maggots. I say fake maggots because they're actually not maggots that we use. They're larvae of another, sometimes, mainly, but yeah. They're kind of better. They're show maggots, basically. They look better on camera. Yeah. They're bigger and, prettier, skinnier, I don't know. And Tamara definitely was getting very squeamish about it, and I had to kind of hold her hand through it. But that doesn't gross me out for whatever reason. David's slightly squeamish too, but it's hard to tell because his character's very squeamish, so I think of him being squeamish, but it's mainly his character being squeamish. So I'd say Tamara. That's my final answer.